Good evening. You're joining the State of Business on our television. I'm Nishani Figuera. Let's take a look at the headlines first. Local Government Elections Act signed by Speaker. And government to bring in new legislation for the gem industry. The Local Government Elections Act came into effect today, with Speaker of Parliament Karu Jayasuriya endorsing it this afternoon. The draft of the Local Government Elections Act was passed in Parliament on the 25th of August, and the Act will subsequently be forwarded to the Elections Commission following the signing by the Speaker of Parliament Karu Jayasuriya. The Elections Commission is expected to declare a date to hold the election. The 27th edition of the Facets International Gem and Jewellery Exhibition was inaugurated at the BMICH this morning. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe was the chief guest at the occasion. Facets Sri Lanka 2017, which is organised by the Sri Lanka Gem and Jewellery Association, will be held until the 3rd of September. This exhibition displays Sri Lanka's precious stones, skills of its jewellery artisans, and showcases the country's trend-setting designs. The Facets Organising Committee has introduced a special mobile app this year to provide the public with information on the exhibition.
Facets was one of the projects that we launched in 1990. Unfortunately, the momentum was never sustained. If not by now, if we had maintained the momentum, Sri Lanka certainly would be a much more prosperous country. Not only in respect of gems, but also in respect of apparel and the other sectors. Gems and jewellery as a major source of foreign exchange earnings. It just can't be $500 million. We have looked at this. Sri Lanka is well known for its gems, but we must also now become even better known for our jewellery. We have to develop our gemming industry, but we must also realize there are environmental concerns. Secondly, that there are far more gems now being produced outside Sri Lanka, which comes into Sri Lanka. Many of our traders now travel out to bring gems into Sri Lanka. And the main centers today for the gem trade, even in Asia ones, which are not in any way connected to the mining of gems. We must decide how we are going to develop.
Speaking further, the Prime Minister noted that the government will bring in a single comprehensive legislation which will govern the gem and jewellery industry as a whole in order to increase foreign exchange earnings.
The EDB, the Export Development Board, the Gem and Jewellery Authority, the Ministry of Finance, my ministry, all these agencies have to get together with the stakeholders in the industry to see how can we achieve this goal, how can we increase our foreign exchange earnings, how fast can we do it. That we are committed to. What we have done so far is to look at the economy as a whole, and now we will be talking to you all sectorally. And therefore, as I told your President, have your proposals ready, and then we will get them together to discuss it. If the law has to be changed, it is necessary, let's change the laws. If regulations have to be changed, let's change the regulations. It may even be necessary to have one law, but you are into 3-4 different laws. You are governed by the Geological Survey and Mining Bureau, by the Gem and Jewellery Authority, by the EDB. So we may have to look at one comprehensive piece of legislation which governs the industry, rather than looking at the legislation that brings in the authorities, but each authority wants to basically consolidate its power. So I think the way out is to have one law which deals with the gem and jewellery sector, and then see what change. Within that we can look at the changes that are necessary. So we are committed to that, and I hope I'll get the opportunity now of meeting with you all.
The State of Business will be back after this break with more news. Do stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching The State of Business. Minister Partli Champika Ranawaka stated that the government should appear on behalf of the former Sri Lankan Army General Jagath Jayasuriya. The minister expressed these views addressing the media in Colombo today.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා ආණ්ඩුව පෙනී සිටිය යුතුයි. ඒ නඩුව සම්බන්ධයෙන් ශ්‍රී ලංකා රජය මැදිහත් විය යුතුයි හේතු කිහිපයක් මත. ඔහු ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුද හමුදාවට බැඳිලා කටයුතු කළේ රාජකාරියක් ඔහු වන්නේ ආඥාපති හැටියට කළේ. ඔහුගේ පුද්ගලික කටයුත්තක් නෙවෙයි. නිසා ශ්‍රී ලංකා රජයට වගකීමක් තියෙනවා තමන්ගේ රාජ්‍ය සේවකයා වෙනුවෙන් පෙනී හිටින්. එතුමා වන්නේ ආඥාපති හැටියට සිදු කළ කාර්යභාරය නීත්‍යානුකූලයි, ඒව ජාතික ජාත්‍යන්තර නීතියට අනුකූලයි. ඒ වගේම ඔහු ඒ කටයුත්තේ නියැලුනේ ඇමති මණ්ඩලයේ ජනාධිපති සේනාධිනායක ඇතුළු මුළු රටේම ආරක්ෂාව වෙනුවෙන්. නිසා ඒක සාමූහික වගකීමක කොටසක් ඔහු ඉටු කළා මිසක් ඔහුගේ පුද්ගලික වගකීමක් ඔහු ඉටු කළේ නැහැ. ඔහුගේ මේ ක්‍රියාකලාපය නිසා ඔහුගේ මේ දායකත්වය නිසා රටට සාමය උදා වුණා. ඉන්පස්සේ ඝාතන සිද්ධ වෙලා නැහැ. මිනිමරුම් සිද්ධ වෙලා නැහැ. සම්බායම් සිද්ධ වෙලා නැහැ. අවුරුද්දකට 3000ක් විතර මැරිච්ච යුද්ධය වැළකීලා තියෙනවා. 25000ක විතර ජීවිත බේරන්න දායක වෙලා තියෙනවා මේ ජගත් ජයසූරිය මහත්තයා. ඒ නිසා ඔහුට එරෙහිව එවැනි කිසිම ක්‍රියාමාර්ගයක් ගැනීමට එරෙහිව රටේ ආරක්ෂක හමුදා පැත්තෙන් පෙනී ඉඳින්න ඕනේ රජය, පෙනී ඉඳින්න ඕනේ අපේ ආණ්ඩුව.
After this short break, it's a stock watch. Do stay with us for that. Welcome back to the show. Trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all share price index gained 0.48 points to close the session at 6,390.74, and the S&P SL20 index gained 2 points to close at 3,685.96. Turnover was 845.3 million rupees and 194.6 million shares were traded. And now let's take a look at the day's forex rates. And that brings the show to a close. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. Until then, thank you for watching. Have a pleasant evening.